Hi guys, it's Lucy and today I'm here to do the book Unhaul challenge. This was a challenge kind of created by Lala from Books and Lala. It just has a bunch of prompts for you to choose what books to get rid of off your shelves. Before we get started, I just wanted to direct you guys towards my previous video, which is my 3-year booktube anniversary celebration. And to celebrate, I did the small booktuber tag, and I'm also hosting a giveaway. If you want to enter the giveaway, I will direct you towards that video. It's linked in the cards and somewhere down below. And also I'm hosting a Q&A, and if you want to ask me a question for the Q&A, I'm also going to direct you towards that video. So ask me questions for the Q&A, enter my giveaway. You can also ask me questions for the Q&A and not enter the giveaway if you want to, and leave a question like down below or send me one on Twitter or something. But if you want to enter the giveaway, you have to leave the question under that video. But yeah, back to this video. I'm doing the book Unhaul challenge because I am moving, as I have mentioned in a bunch of videos previously, and I don't know what I'm taking even. I definitely can't take all of these books. So, you can't even see the half of it. You also can't see my room, which is a complete mess because I am in a packing frenzy. I start work in less than a month now, so I'm moving in less than a month, and I still don't even have a place to live. So if you have any tips on that, that would be great. But into the unhaul. So yeah, there are a bunch of prompts, and you try and get rid of at least one book for each prompt, and I'm just going to go through them and try and get rid of books. I'd also like to mention that if I get rid of any book that you love and maybe want for yourself, I am selling all my books in a Depop shop that is linked down below, and it's been linked down below for the past couple of videos, mostly because I'm selling clothes as well. So if you're size small to extra small, all my clothes are really small that I'm selling because I outgrew them, then definitely check out the clothing section. But I'm also selling my books, so if any of these books interest you, then check it out. And also any books from previous unhauls, most of them, even though I unhauled them, are just sitting around in piles in my room, so I'm also selling those on Depop as well. So just check it out if you're interested. It's all reasonable prices. Most of the books are $3 plus shipping. The first prompt is to get rid of a book that you rated low, and for this one I'm choosing Hooked by Liz Fitzgerald. This I didn't rate low when I read it, but I read it years ago, so I feel like if I read it again I would rate it low, so I'm getting rid of it. A book you changed your mind about. So I guess Hooked could have counted as a book I changed my mind about, but I am trying to get rid of a book for each prompt. So for this one, I chose Afterworld, and again, I'm cheating kind of a little because I haven't changed my mind about enjoying the book. I've just changed my mind about needing to own it, I guess, because it's very large. It takes up a lot of space, and I didn't love it. I haven't picked it up off my shelf since I read it. If you want to see my feelings about it, I did do a full review video when I read it. It was one of my first review videos, so there's that, to keep that in mind. But yeah, it's a good book still. I just don't think I need it. A series you won't be completing. Okay, for this one we have another cheat, and I will be giving away or getting rid of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children and Hollow City. I am cheating because I still plan on reading Library of Souls, but I don't plan on buying it, so I won't be completing the series in that sense, but I will finish it. And I also don't think I will be reading the sequel series that I think is coming out next year or something, or the year after next year. So I won't be reading that. So technically I won't be completing it, but I am keeping Tales of the Peculiar, I don't know if you can see that, because I haven't read it yet, and I want to keep books that I haven't read for the most part. I will get rid of some of the later ones. A book you DNF'd. Antipoldi and the Sicilian Lions by Mario Giordano. Yeah, so I DNF'd this book earlier this year. It's an ARC that I got from Bookish First, and I didn't finish it, so I don't see a need to keep it. And yeah, obviously the ARCs I will not be selling on Depop because that's illegal, but they are for trade if you're interested. So I'll probably have a books for trade post on Twitter at some point. Check my Twitter if you want to. A book you have multiple copies of. So this one I will be skipping because I don't actually have multiple copies of any book. I gave up 2 books for the last challenge, or the challenge before that, so it'll still even out. A book you'll never actually get to. Okay, so that took way too long, but the book I finally decided on is Vasa in the Night by Sarah Porter. I feel bad getting rid of this because I got it in an hour crate, but there is a signed book plate now, and I have the little author letter as well because I got an owl crate. Yeah, I just don't think I'm ever gonna read it. I didn't know what book it was when I got the owl crate, so yeah, I wasn't super interested in it. Also, we're going to backtrack a little bit to a book that I rated low, which was like the first prompt. And I can't believe I missed this, but Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso is another book that I will get rid of because I rated it low. I didn't like this book. Yeah, so I don't know how I overlooked this before, but yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. A book you bought because of the hype. For this one, we have The Program and The Treatment, both by Suzanne Young. This wasn't exactly for the hype, but I feel like when I got it off of Book Outlet was really like pushing them at people. So yeah, and like the series was fine, but it's now like extended by like 5 books. So I guess this also counts for a series that I'm not gonna finish as well, because I have no interest in reading the rest of them. I was content with this duology, and now someone else can be content. A book you bought because of the cover. So this is another one where I'm cheating. I chose Tilt by Ellen Hopkins for this, and so the cover part is Ellen Hopkins, like her name. So when I got this, I used to love Ellen Hopkins, but I don't own any of her other books. This is one of my least favorite of her books, and I haven't really been reading her books now that I'm older, so I don't see the need to keep this one book that I didn't love that much. A book you don't know anything about. Okay, so I'm not giving up anything for this one either. But once again, since I gave up multiple books for other challenges, it'll even out. And the last prompt is a book you didn't buy. And for this one, I have 2 books. First, we have Saving June by Hannah Harrington. I didn't dislike this book. I enjoyed it. I just didn't buy it. Don't see the need to own it anymore. I got it from, I used to be on like a reading panel for Harlequin Teen. And they sent books every couple months and I reviewed them. And this was one of the books, so it was free. And this is a book that I feel terrible about. I accidentally stole it from my friend at the time, and then we stopped talking, and I never had the chance to give it back to her, so now I just have it, and I don't really want it, so yeah. Okay, so those are all the books that I'm unhauling. Today I unhauled 12 books, which is 2 more than the goal, so I'm good. I'm cool. I still don't know if I'm going to bring all of these books with me to Atlanta, but now I have more room to work with. And yeah, like I said, all of these books plus more will be in my Depop shop, linked down below, and it'll be linked down below in all my future videos for a while at least until I move. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any opinions about any of the books that I'm giving away, please be sure to leave a comment down below. If you really think I should keep one of the books that I haven't read, I guess you can leave a comment. I don't know if I will keep it, but I'll keep you in mind. And yeah, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make more videos where I talk about books. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! For this one, we have The Program. Nope. And the actual cover is pretty. For Harlequin Tween.